Hey, ladies and gents, how's it going? Hope you're having another fan-fucking-tastic day. Sage here again from Fandom Empire, and we're here to talk about yet another Halloween Kills update. This one's more specific to the Halloween Kills characters and supporting characters than it is about a trailer or the overall movie. There's been a lot of talk about Tommy and Lindsay and Lonnie and Brackett and a whole host of others that are returning for this movie. I remember when we were starting to get announcements about who was returning and who wasn't, and you started adding them up. People were wondering, okay, well, you might get a couple, but no, it seems like we have a whole host of legendary Halloween characters and performers that are going to be in this movie, which obviously raises the question: which one is going to have the biggest role? Because there's not enough screen time for all of these guys and gals to have huge roles in this movie. It's just the way it works sometimes. Sometimes there's enough for people to have some of the valuable screen time, important screen time spread. And there's a few things that have been pointed out to me here. You guys might find this a little spoilery, so if you're avoiding all spoilers, now might be the time to tune out. But if you don't mind who has a big role in this movie and who doesn't, then you might want to stay tuned for the next minute or two. That said, though, just because someone doesn't have a big role doesn't mean, oh, Sage confirmed it. Fandom Empire confirmed it. That means that guy's dead. Yeah, I heard it. He said they're dead. No, that's not what we're saying. There's insignificant characters that could live and or die. Not everybody has to die, even though the movie is titled Halloween Kills. Doesn't mean everybody's going to die. However, the character that, to my knowledge, has not only the most screen time out of the returning characters and performers from the we'll call them the legacy Halloween movies, but actually has a considerable amount of screen time compared to most in this movie. And that is the character played by one Anthony Michael Hall. You know him as Tommy Doyle. That's right. Tommy Doyle has from what I understand, what most would call a huge role, a very significant role in this movie. So if you're a Tommy Doyle fan, if you've waited to get your hands on some more Tommy Doyle, even though it's a new performer portraying the character, this might be the movie for you. It sounds like his role is fairly significant in this movie. I just want to run over a couple of things here, since there's a lot of information out there on the internet of, why didn't this guy play him? Why didn't that guy play him? It's to our belief. We're not saying this is factual. We're just saying this is what we believe here between myself and Fizz and Tommy B, Rebel, Rebecca, everybody that pitches in a little here at Fandom Empire. We believe that the role was initially offered to Paul Rudd, and one of the reasons he could not take on the role was because of how significant it was, and it conflicted with his Ghostbusters filming. If it would have been a smaller role, I'm sure he could have gotten away, done his stuff, and left again. But it's not a small role. It's a significant role. It's an important role in this movie. We then believe Jake Gyllenhaal was offered the role, which makes sense because of his closeness to Jamie Lee Curtis, and for whatever reason that didn't pan out. We got Anthony Michael Hall, and I get it. Some of you guys might be rolling your eyes going, oh, here we go. Anthony Michael Hall, who gives a shit? Anthony Michael Hall's actually a really good actor. He is definitely coming to his own over the years. He's not just the guy from The Breakfast Club. Give him a chance. I think he's going to capture you in this movie. At least I hope he does. Sometimes people mail it in, but David Gordon Green doesn't strike me as the type of guy that's going to let his performers mail it in on set. So there you have it. Tommy Doyle is the character out of all the ones returning or performers that has the most significant and largest on-screen role in Halloween Kills. And from what I've heard, again, take it with a grain of salt, he arguably might have the most screen time in the movie. So that'd be interesting. It'd be a different take. I know people are saying, well, what about Laurie? What about Laurie? What about Jamie Lee? Give me my Jamie Lee, damn it! Jamie Lee's in the hospital bleeding out. Pardon me, Laurie Strode. So I think it's going to be a little toned down on the Jamie Lee stuff in this movie. I'm not saying her character's not important. It's obviously the most vital element of the film next to Michael Myers. But you can be important and not be on screen a whole heck of a lot. It's just the way things work. Again, once again, COVID-19 is going on. Don't forget to protect your mental health during times like this. Check out our YouTube content. We're here for you. You're here for us. We appreciate it. Reach out to a friend. Watch some Halloween. Do a watch party. We'll have some more watch parties coming up. We have a Halloween Resurrection watch party. I know you're thinking, oh, why the fuck are you doing a watch party on Halloween Resurrection? Sometimes these movies are fun to watch just to pick apart and make fun of. So stay tuned for that. More information will be coming out on that soon. We have Halloween Talk Episode 2 coming out soon as well, where we're going to go over the different Halloween masks, like the one you see over there. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Again, just stay safe. Wash your hands. Try to stay out of public as much as you can. Obviously, some workplaces aren't necessarily making that possible, but just do your best. We're here for you. We would appreciate it if you take a second to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay up to date on all of our content. You can also check us out on Facebook. Fandom Empire is our main page. We currently have a Star Wars March Madness event going on over there. We are in our Elite 8, the final 8 Star Wars competitors in that tournament. Check us out on Twitter at Fandom Empire now. We're pretty low on the Twitter subscribers. We don't do a whole lot over there. We're trying to expand our horizons over there a bit. You can also check us out on Instagram at Fandom Empire now there as well. And again, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you're sitting at home, don't have anything to do, kick back in your chair, watch an old Halloween movie, write some fan fiction if you want. Comment on our videos. We always get back to people as much as we possibly can. This is a non-profit channel, and if it ever gets to a point where we're doing super chats or anything like that, anything we make is going right back into the channel. We're here for a good time, and hopefully you guys are too. There's always one important thing to remember, though, ladies and gentlemen, as we sign off here. The Boogeyman is, in fact,